Okay. Ooh. Welcome back to Myst. Last time we arrived on the island and visited two different ages, which was the I forget, Stone something age and the also Stone Age. Fucking Christ, I'm so bad at names. Anyhoot, went on a ship and on a thingy, and now we have 3 worlds left, I believe, actually. So it's this one, the clock tower one, and this one here in the tree. So let's read some more books, eh? What have we not read yet? We have read about Channelwood. We haven't read about how to get in. At least I don't remember seeing anything about how to get into the age. Yeah, this isn't really useful. Maybe I'm just missing something. Let's see if I can figure this out. So that's the entrance. And this is a tree. Okay. I was indeed missing something. Here we go. Huh. Remember any codes or something? Well, I remember some, but not for a safe. I also don't remember anything like that in the book. Sure, we need to get that open though in order to get into the age. So let's see that book again. No, not this one. Channelwood. College Age Channelwood. Underwater memory of awakened. Meters above the water. Meter off the floor into the throne. Human. $3. Sacrifice themselves, right. That just comes sooner. Funeral, right. Returned. Everdune's journal. Days, Catherine suggested. Turning in 2 days. Made a boat. Yeah, they're colorful. Tomorrow. No, I don't see anything. Weird, how are we supposed to get in there? So, that's the Selenic age. What is this? Burnt. Of course, they're all fucked, aren't they? This one isn't. So these are the patterns for the chimney. And we're gonna need to know which of these is the correct one in order to complete the game. Oh boy. Alright, let's check some other ages first. Mechanical age. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and grey, and it incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me, there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by three high hills which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post's attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. Man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. I have decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop this enemy's plan of destruction. I'm excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for the East people. I met the remaining survivors today, and have begun work on a plan for protection. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We're building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I'm very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see, as they work on some small projects of their own. It's been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the old world, except for its grey sky. They detest the grey sky and tell me many times they wish the sky were more like the blue sky in Myst. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It's been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography I began experimenting with on my visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. Okay. I feel like I should write this down. The diagrams here. So let's do that. Track slope. Okay, got it. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. Okay. The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Last night we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned black to its original blue. The old man told him that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I've had a healthy adventure, and I've begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe I have begun. But first, I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I'm confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. Again, no real information on how to get in. Maybe it's as easy as turning the tower. Didn't we have... Yeah. We had a thing, a key, 240221. I'm not sure what that will mean. Where would I input that? 240221. It's not like it can... Yeah, this isn't opening up. 24221. Also, the half of the letter that we picked up talked about having all the levers on the upwards position. So I guess I'll do that. I don't know what that does yet, since I'm missing the other half of the page, but might as well do that while we're at it. That's up. That's not yet up. Now it is. And we can't reach that yet. Maybe 240 is something for this, though. Wait, that's... Oh, god damn it. $30, $35, $40. Hey, that worked. Nice. Alright, so we got all the levers in the upwards position, yeah? That one's up. There's none back here. That one is up as well. As is that one. Got this. Got that. And got that one. There weren't any others, right? Don't remember. Guess we'll have to get that other part of the letter to really know what to do with this. But hey, we got a new thingy, so let's check it out. Check it out! Oh. Alright. Okay. 221 it said, yeah? Oh boy, it's gonna be one of these, huh? Yeah. Right. So, let me reset that. 221, huh? So... Well, we would have it there if I could rotate the entire thing, but... I can't go any further. Oh, because I'm... Alright. I have a fixed number of moves I can do, I see. Okay. So I probably can't just, you know, turn all the way around, yeah? Okay. So, hold on. I need to think about this. What's the order anyway? 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, and then... It's really... I'm no good with these. Fuck off. This is gonna take me a while, I'm sure. Oh, Lord. Oh! Okay, well that makes this different. That makes this very different. Yeah, alright. Makes this well, I beefed it now, but that makes this much easier. Well, there we go. Christ. Okay, so oh yeah, alright, so I guess the clock tower is part of the mechanical age. And there's only 2 left. Good. Check it. check a look. Here we go. Ooh. Oh. It's kind of dark around here, isn't it? What do we got? A whole bunch of symbols. Okay. I'm guessing that's the way back. Well, there's probably Sarah's room, isn't it? Nothing. Great. Okay. Weird stuff. Chess. Oh, hey, model of the ship. Neat. Why does it have human eyes? That's fucking weird. Weird. Oh, look at that. Gold and wine. And a page. Elevator. And a torture chamber. Of course. What do you got? Ooh, electrocution. Very nice. And lots of skull stuff. Butcher's knife. Yeesh. Dude. What the hell? How did your sons, like, get their hands on all this shit without, like, arousing any kinds of suspicions? Fortress rotation simulator. Oh boy, more sounds. Fucking flashlight makes this a real pain in the ass because like this I can't see anything. So these levers don't actually do anything, yeah? I'm confused. Is this broken? Because I'm sure I remember this. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see. So this unlocks it, and this does the actual rotation. Okay, so it's at max when it's near a thingy. Gotcha. Gotcha. What is this button? Rotation. What is this? Hold on. What is that symbol? Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I guess. Okay. So now it's rotated way too much. Alright. I mean, I can't really tell. When it's rotated correctly from this? Can I? Oh, yes, I can. It's just a fucking flashlight. It actually, first I want to rotate it all the way. There we go, to see if there's something on the back. It usually is. Except not in this case. Never mind. Okay. What's the middle button for? Oh, right. It sends it down without... Hey. Gears. Alright, here we go. No, oh my god. Fine. So what's the point of hiding this in an elevator shaft, since there's actually literally nothing else up here, right? Can I go further up than this? I don't think I can, but... Alright, so first unlock it, and then... It goes into... a high one? What is that? Okay. Not sure what a is. But I guess we'll have to find out. Can I, like, does the simulator also have the sounds? I don't remember. Okay. Okay. What's south? South is... Bang. Is this the same as in the carts? Because if so, that would be nice. Yeah, okay. I think it's the same. So that's an east, and then the ping is north, and the flurb is, or whatever, is west. Right, so now we're situated east, I think. Yes, we are. And what's east? East is 2 parts of the code, which is spikes, dots, and then a half moon. Okay. Good. Now we gotta rotate it to... I actually don't know where the exit or entrance is. I believe it was south, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, okay, we're north now, good. And what do we have here? Another code. And the cyan logo. Gotcha. I don't know if there's anything to the west side, but I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Oops. Thank you. Yep. Okay. West side. Yep, there's nothing. Good. Right, and we should be out of here. This is another thing. I mentioned this before last time, in that the puzzles don't really feel like they're part of the world. They don't really make much integral sense. And this is very different in Riven, where they definitely do. But I guess we'll get to see that as well in due time. There we go. Got it.
Page I can see more clearly. Soon, be free from this horrible prison, this book. You must visit the one remaining age you have not. Confident that
What?
that my brother Akana is demented. He is guilty. Took advantage of the freedom our father had given us. Akana began to you again. Do not retrieve the blue pages. He will destroy both myself and you, just as he destroyed the other pages of Myst.
Alright.
Never will escape. You must simply bring the red page. Tell them the story that I gave. Your wisdom. You will see that I am innocent and he is guilty. This forgotten island long ago. I will owe you my life, and you will be greatly rewarded.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's cool and all, but I'm gonna get the blue page anyway. Just as we have always been doing so far. I mean, so far nothing bad has happened, right? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just fine. Alright, let's go get the blue page real quick. Whoopie doopie doop boop boom ba-dum 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 doop boom boom boom. And there it is. Give me the page. Page, thank you. Quick round trip. And here we go.
My friend.
What's up, buddy?
Bring in the blue pages. I see. Convinced the Cirrus is guilty. Pray, do not release him. He will destroy me, just as he did. Innocent bystander. I've been wrongfully tricked into imprisonment.
I don't know, dude. How do you explain that torture stuff?
Service and bridal lust for riches. In the 4 remaining worlds. Gruesome plot. It was almost perfect. Final blow to father. You tricked him into believing that it was I who was the murderer.
Murderer?
Mother, father.
What? Atreus is dead?
Bring me the remaining. Just leave.
No, that's new.
Liar.
Anyway, how did Atreus get 2 sons that are as fucked up as they are? Jeez.
The remaining blue pages from the last age of Myst. I must be free. You must free me. I cannot bear it here for eternity. Free me.
Okay. Alright. Let's try to figure out how to get into Channelwood, I guess. First though, let me save that shizzle. Okay, that's the last book that we haven't seen yet. Rhyme, I have named it. A desolate age with a beauty that is quite different than I had expected or imagined. The intricate feathers of ice that fall from the sky are awe-inspiring. I feel as though I could sit and watch them for hours. And though it is cold here, like I have never experienced before, I find myself enjoying the change of temperature, for it is unlike any other place that I've ever seen. Perhaps the oddest thing is the silence. Although the wind blows on occasion, when it ceases there is a suffocating silence that falls on this place, broken only by the distant cries of unseen creatures. I've visited 3 times, and I'm sure now that this age will provide the environment I need. I believe the cold temperature is necessary for obtaining the correct resonance. Examining the structure of the books is ever more perplexing, but driven onward by my need to understand. The great trio of possibilities can never be fully grasped, but I must at least try to find some particular branch. On the subject of enlightenment, I would also like to find the cause of the mysterious lights that shine in the darkness here. Though I never assumed that I would be able to build especially fast here, the speed at which I'm progressing is somewhat disappointing. I do think I'll bring Cirrus and Akinar, as well as some of the machinery from Selenitic. Akinar chose to stay with Catherine, but Cirrus was rather excited to come. He has spent the last few days here with me, helping me with the beginning of phases of construction. He too seems to enjoy the ice and cold weather. He's intrigued with the crystals that we have brought with us. He has been a big help, as have others, and I hope to be able to begin my experiments here soon. Tonight, Cirrus and I found a wondrous spot to view the lights, although it seems they decided to hide from us. After sitting in the cold winds for over 2 hours, we saw nothing. It was rather disappointing. Cirrus will return to Myst tomorrow. He has been a tremendous aid to me, and I'm thankful for his willingness to help. The hardest part of construction is over, although I have decided after tonight that I would like to add some kind of observation post. It won't be finished as soon as I had hoped, although I'm fairly certain it will be worth the delay in the long run. I've decided to take a break from the construction now that the tunnel is almost complete, and I've been able to set up a temporary space where the crystals will not be stimulated. I'm quite convinced that with the right diffraction resonance, certain properties of the ink can be simulated. Catherine still finds it absurd and thinks I'm crazy to assume I'll be able to view ages with stones, but her unusual pessimism has not convinced me to stop trying. I came too close to success on Everdunes. I'm fairly certain now that temperature indeed does have an effect on the crystals, but I have realized that temperature alone is not enough. The cold dampens somewhat sympathetic harmonics, but a more active suppressor is necessary. I've acquired some geodes with a pure protected crystalline interior. Thin slices of the geodes below each crystal provided a stabilizing effect, and even amplified the clean frequency slightly. After quite a bit of experimentation with the shapes and colors, I was able to capture a blurry image within a book. Though the link would never work, there was clearly an age on the other side. I can hardly wait to return and tell Catherine. I feel like I should finish the shaft to my observation post while I have the machinery here. Perhaps tomorrow morning. The lights were beautiful again last night. They had not shown themselves for so long that I had almost forgotten their beauty. I still must find the cause. I'm feeling rather overwhelmed with what remains to be done. The crystals have not been perfected, the shaft is not finished, nor is the observation post, or even lab. I've not seen Catherine for some time, and I long to spend more time with Akinar and Cirrus. Besides all of that, there are, far away, in the back of my mind, the thoughts of my people and our lost city. I dreamt again of them last night. I've only seen the city in its worst condition, and still, its beauty overwhelmed me. Even now, as I visualize how majestic it must have been before the destruction caused by Viovis and Agaris, it amazes and saddens me. I'm fairly certain that Donnie is not dead as my father believed. I'm convinced that there must be some who managed to escape the destruction and even now continue to survive in separate ages. Within me is an urging to take the chance and return to Donnie to find these survivors and properly rebuild our city. However, I can do nothing until I'm certain of the fate of my father. If my plan failed, if I missed a single book when attempting to trap him on Riven, then he has been free all along. If that is true, then all that stands between him and the ages I have now written is the link from Donnie to Myst. As much as I wish to return to Donnie, without knowing the state of my father, I cannot risk re-establishing that link. I must observe my father without re-establishing that link. It has taken several years, and there have been many dead ends, but I hope I have partially succeeded. Now that I have managed to view another age using the crystals, it is only a matter of time until I view Riven. At least, I hope. Kathleen will have her ideas about all of these things, and I miss her greatly. I'll return to Rhyme later, when my mind is cleared. So, here's some information about the rest of the universe, I guess. You get some insight about, like, Atreus' background, especially concerning his father, who is trapped on Riven. Riven is the second game, and I do plan on playing that sometime soon, starting sometime soon. That is. You also get a bit of a sneak peek at Donnie, which is the ancient civilization that, like, discovered the art of writing ages, and their destruction is laid out in that book I mentioned last time, the Myst Reader, which you can buy online. It's a nice read. I've read it a couple of times, and I've enjoyed it quite a bit, so I do recommend it. Now, back to video games. I still don't know how to get into Channelwood. There's no hint in here as to what the code would be. Is there something I'm missing? Something I'm missing. No, I don't see anything. How do I get in there? No, I haven't even activated all the switches. Somehow I missed this one. What's this code? Of course not. Don't see anything in my notes either that would be applicable. Is there anything I'm missing at all? Some kind of feature that I didn't see. It's not behind the door. That would have been nice. I don't see anything that could indicate what the code is. I thought this was one of the easier ages to reach, but it turns out I somehow completely forgot how to do it. So much for my memory. Okay. Is there something else I'm missing? Nothing up here. Nothing over here. Nothing on this door. Maybe I missed something in here. Oh boy. Isn't anything helpful, is it? I guess I could try rotating the lookout post to face things. Oh, now all the features are here. No. Why did they not exist previously? That's odd. Alright, well, hopefully that will give us the necessary password for the save in there. Let's go. Seven, 2, 4. There we go. That's what we needed. Good. Is there anything else? Like, we can now visit the other places. Oh, I see why. I see why. Because we activated the marker switches, they're now highlighted on the map. I get it. Okay. I wonder if there's any other interesting information up here for the other buildings that you can highlight. Let's see here. Can do it for that. Seen it. It's only for this. Seen it for these two, yeah? Well, let's have a look. Afterwards, we can finally check out Channelwood. Oh, that's how we would have known 59 volts. Well, I'm a dummy. That would have been useful. I knew it was written down somewhere, but hey, guess experimentation worked as well. Alrighty. Here we go. Now we can go finally check out Channelwood. 724. Ah, come on. Hey, thank you. How do I light this? I got a match now. I assume I need to light it, yeah? I need to turn this first. Clicking like a madman. Is this not what I need to do? Come on, that has to be it. No? What else would I light on fire but this? I'm confused now. Oh, I had to... Actually... Fuck off. Wait, hold on. I think I remember this now. So this is now pushing out the tree from this piston here. Okay, right. And now we need to slowly sort of... Yeah. Just to give you a sense of comparison, while Myst took me 2 streams to beat, I'm pretty sure Riven is gonna take me weeks. That's primarily because Riven is way bigger, and also because I don't know Riven all that well. Okay, let's switch here. Here we go, Channelwood. Last one. Pipes. Levers. More levers. I'm assuming you have to run power through here to actually get it to do a thing. If my assumptions are correct. Wait. Got stuck there for a second. I'm not sure what that does. I assume it stops it. Ah, here we go. Water flow. Good. So, yeah. Now we should already have power to that thing. Water power. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. What do we need that for? Well, here's a elevator. Probably doesn't work. Let's see. So that needs to be this way. Oh, here we go. I imagine that will be useful. I hope the bridge doesn't collapse again once I remove the power. Wait, there's another elevator? Okay. Let's try this one first then. Since it's closer by. Come on now, switch it. There we go. Alright, let's check it. Oh boy. Treehouse madness. Also, another thing that's kind of unsettling is that all of the journals that I just wrote about these ages talk about people that used to live there, but yet, no matter which ones we visit, they're completely empty and barren. So, the question is, what happened to them? One assumption that you could make is that Cirrus and Akinar somehow killed them all, which is kind of disturbing. Either that or another kind of natural catastrophe occurred that wiped them all out, since all of them talked about some kind of problem or other that plagued the native inhabitants. So either way, prospects aren't exactly marvelous. I mean, naturally, from a game design perspective, from a meta perspective, you can say that the reason there's no people is because adding people in would be, like, even more than we have, would be hard, and also probably look like garbage for the technology you had back then. So it was a wise choice to eliminate that entirely. Okay. Oh, now we can go down here. Ooh. Oh boy. Gonna get seasick from this. Isn't this? No, this is something else. Okay, so now we can get here while the... What's even a... Oh, it goes even higher with that. Okay. Alright, got it. So, I think we can now actually deactivate the other elevator since we can go up through the staircase. And instead activate the far one back there. Let's do that. That should do the trick. First, let's have a look at what's higher up. Unless I missed something. I don't think I missed any of the houses on this floor. In this level. Well, this is probably going to be Cirrus's room, isn't it? Ugh. Moldy cheese. Washing closet. Yeah, there's a page. It's the final page. For Cirrus, at least. Spinny model. Gyroscope this time? I'm not sure what that is called exactly. Booze. Whoa. Alright, let's go and return the page. I think I already know where the exit is. We'll go back and get the blue page as well, so we can explore the rest then. Pretty sure the Far Side elevator is the one that leads me back to the Lincoln book to Myst. So I think all I need to do is switch this lever here and we'll be set. No, actually do it though. There we go. Okay, good. Kind of a far way to go, but at least it's not as bad as the... I don't remember what it was called. Salinity gauge? Or something like that. The one with the fucking minecart. Hey, there we go. Just to be sure, I'm gonna save before I return the page in case something nefarious happens, you know. You never know. Okay. Oop. Save it up. And here we go. Last page.
You finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me.
Nearly.
My name is Cirrus.
Yeah, we know that.
I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother Achenar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father.
Oh, really?
I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Achenar has burnt and mutilated most of these books.
Why would he do that? Also, if he's clearly guilty, why would he prison you?
Watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. he began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Aknar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final journey. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, entrapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves in this library which is mostly burned but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf.
Okay, right.
This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158 and recreate it on the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released. And
all right.
To reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another warning. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will meet face to face.
We haven't yet found the second half of that letter that we found in the ship place. So that's definitely a thing to keep in mind. Hopefully we'll find that here now. Please get... No! God damn it. Damn it. Almost quick enough if I hadn't gotten stuck on the door. Right, so... in case you're wondering what these prison books look like, well, they're also ages, like any other. We'll find out more about that in Riven, since Riven is one huge prison. And we will also find out more about that in Myst 3. But I won't spoil anything for now. No, not Myst 3, Myst 4. Yeesh. Getting my things mixed up here. Myst 3 is yet another prison. It's all prisons, isn't it? But, that's a less interesting one than those in 4. Anyway, let's get back up and fetch that blue page and hopefully find the rest of the instructions on how to use the marker switches. Alright. What the fuck would you need a device like that for? Wow, that's barren. Okay. Well, there's a blue page. Blue page. You saw that. What?
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device, dear brother. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
They're in cahoots! There isn't anything important, right? Yeah. I didn't miss any pages around here, yeah? Torn letters or anything? Yeah. There has to be one somewhere, though. Come on. My man. Yeah. Shut up, Akinor. No. Maybe it's on the middle level? Yeah, that's Circe's room. Okay, let's have another look-see around. Hopefully I can find what I'm looking for. And we can figure out how to do things. Whoa, what? No, the sky is turning red. Spooky. Pottery. More pottery. I'm pretty sure I remember the other part of the page being here somewhere. I thought it was upstairs in the other rooms, but either I missed something obvious or they were indeed not. So far I haven't seen anything indicative. This is where you come out, yeah, I think. Or not? No, it isn't. Oh, I'm getting lost. This is where you come up. Don't see anything around here either. Yeah, I'm gonna have another look in Sirius's room. Maybe I missed something there. I thought it was either somewhere on the floor or in a drawer, but I haven't really seen drawers per se so far, so I'm not convinced about the accuracy of my memory in this regard. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've seen all the huts by now, though. Dang nabbits. No. Oh wait, the fucking... His room was... over here. Can't even see inside. The lighting is so bad. Like bottles. Oh, there's drawers on the bed. Whoops. Navigation is a bit. Hey, there we go. I remembered right. Okay, let's complete it. Marker switch. Vault access. Stand of Myst. The vault is located in very plain view on the island of Myst, and access can be achieved very easily if the simple instructions are followed. First, locate each of the marker switches on the island. Turn every one of these switches to the on position, then go to the dock and as a final step turn the marker switch there to the off position. Alright, gotcha. Now we got everything. Good, groovy. What was in the other drawer though? Kinda curious. Booze and a knife. Alright. Got the page, got the instructions, got them all. Let's go back. Yep. Alright. Down the stairs. Flip switch. And here we go. Alright. I'm pretty sure Akinari is going to tell us a very similar story to that of Cirrus. So, I mean, if we take both of them to heart, we shouldn't release either of them, which is probably what we're going to try to do.
Hello, I'm Akinari.
Yeah, we know.
I'm glad to see that you've returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not
No, really?
listen to him. I warn you. He's a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not release him. He killed my father. He will kill you.
How did he kill him if he was in prison
riches.
afterwards?
He stole from the ages of Myst. He hoarded riches for himself. My father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of Myst, he said. He began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother hated him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the ages of Myst. He burned their forest. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. Completely destroyed all but 4 of the ages.
I mean, I guess I can see how having
Of course, I had a woman father.
the ability
I finally
to
found him.
literally
There was
create
Cirrus
and
also.
modify worlds is
The lying tongued serpent.
might make you insane
He's
and think
convinced
you're a
Father
god of some
that
kind.
It was I who destroyed the ages. He convinced Father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked Father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not deal as fast a blow as he planned. And his father died a slow death. He at last doubted my brother's clever lies, and so in dying, Father imprisoned us both. I'm sure from which of us
In
the
death?
blood come.
He still did it? That's
So if
hardcore.
what I say is true, release me. You must release me. My brother is a deceitful liar. And as
So-
punishment, I only wish vengeance for my dear father. His murder. Believe me. You must only recover 1 additional page to release me from this prison. It's the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf. It's in this library. On the far right side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is
You're gonna
different
talk in a sec.
from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Only the blue page. Return quickly to me. And do not touch the green book. It's a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, for you will rot and die, imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
So, if Akinar is to be believed, nothing makes any fucking sense. Because if Atreus was murdered by Cirrus and in his last fucking dying breath also imprisoned Cirrus, who put the books in neat positions like this? And also, where is Atreus' body? So that doesn't make any sense. Cirrus' story makes much more sense. And it is somewhat accurate, but I'm still not going to trust either of them. So, alright, let's look up that pattern, huh? 158. Here we go. Okay. Let me color this in real quick. Okay, got it. Okay. Fireplace. Actually, wait, before we do anything, what happens if I do this marker switch thingy? They're all on now. So now all I need to do is this. A white page, huh? Interesting. Okay, fireplace time. Okay. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Well. Alright, let's save the game. Save it up. See what happens if we use a blue page, huh? Yo, Akinar, I totally, completely trust you. You're a cool dude. You could never have hurt anybody. What?
Oh, yes! I'm free! Oh, I feel alive! And how do you feel, my friend? And what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for? Whoops!
Well, at least he's happy.
Yes! Oh. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Oh, yes. Oh. There's my brother. Oh, yes. Oh. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. Oh, no.
Well, I mean, someone did find, like, we found the Myst book, so it's possible that someone else will as well at some point.
You lose.
Alright, yeah, that's game over. But I'm sure our good old buddy Cirrus is not gonna betray us like this, right? Yeah. Yes. Cirrus is cool and totally not insane, so... what is going on? Oh. Threw me outside again. So do it. Oh, come on. No, why do I have to enter this again? God damn it. No, wait, no, not these. Right. Serious time. Serious time. Ha ha. Oh no, we got tricked again. Man.
Oh, yes! Yes! I'm free! Oh.
Why is the audio so
Thank you,
distinct?
my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool! It looks like perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page. Oh no.
What a bitch!
I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it.
Oh, it's gonna be tremendous.
I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're in the books. The library looks much the same as hello. Oh, I can know. Goodbye.
Alright. What a bunch of dicks. So, in order to avoid doing a dumb thing, I'm gonna grab a different page real quick. Oh, hi.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris.
So,
You've met my sons, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island, in my library. Oh, my library. It contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
so Atris is actually played by one of the game developers, who's still alive today, and he's still on Cyan, working on Cyan. He worked on Abduction and stuff, which we played. Anyway. Hey, how about a don't bring a page? Cool place, man. It's hanging. Yo, man. Hey, they 3D'd you up for this. You used to be like fucking. Oh, there, it's back now. Haha, interesting. Yo, man.
Ah, my friend. You've returned. We meet face to face. And the page, did you bring the page?
You got a blue one, if that's alright?
You didn't bring the page.
Blue one, that okay?
Page. What kind of fool are you?
Aw, shit.
Did you not take my warning seriously?
Nah.
Welcome to Dunny. You and I will live here. Forever.
Forever? Cool. Anyway, so that's another bad ending you can get. Okay, now for the real one, the proper one. And then we're finally done. In just about 4 hours, I believe. Okay, one last time. Dun, 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 dun. What was it? No, it wasn't. Like that, yeah.
The devil.
No time for talk. Here's your fucking page, Atris.
You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make.
What kind of choice?
My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly. It is done. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, but my rating cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife Catherine is being held hostage. Oh, reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst. The books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope your explorations are satisfying. You will no longer have my sons to deal with.
Well, I kind of already saw everything that could be seen there. So, yeah.
Oh, and one more favor. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever have imagined. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Till that point, you're free to enjoy the exploration from my library on Myst. And thank you again. Oh, the book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it like a motherfucker, but... Okay, here we go. Wait, hold on a sec, actually. Okay. So there's a secret in this version of the game which allows you to go to rhyme, which was described in the last book we read. Also now the books are burnt completely. Anyway, what is this? Is this the Donnie book? Yeah, right. That's the rhyme book. Here we go. That's something new he wrote down. 40 and then 2735. Yep. So we need to go to the holographic imager. Enter the 40s simulation thingy and then press both buttons. And we can go to rhyme. Ooh la la. Here we go. And that's 2, 7, 3, 5. I guess we have to go up now. Where was this? Was this inside the library? Yes, it was. Ooh. Welcome to Rhyme. There's the distant cries of monsters, or animals, that we heard so much about. There's a book back. Guess the heater doesn't work yet. That's... Okay. Here we go. What does this do? I guess things are melting. Jesus. Must be like sky whales or something. Oh, now it opens. Alright. Hey. Red. What? That doesn't make any sense. On demand. Neat. Is there anything else? Ooh, hello. Doodads. One last book. Alright. Before spending any more time with my experiments, I've decided that I must finish construction. I've brought both Cirrus and Akinar this time. The shaft is almost finished, as is the observation post. Both boys preferred it inside where it is warm, protected from the cold. Akinar sits in the observation post for hours, and Cirrus is consumed with the crystals and the glimpses of ages that we are able to see. Neither of them shows any real desire to leave. Cannot remember the last time a son spent so much time with me in an age. After much more experimenting with the shapes of the crystals, we were able to get a nearly perfect view of an age inside of the book. Cirrus wanted to link immediately, not understanding that the link was only visual. Without the ink, the crystals do not bind onto a particular age. Because of this, the crystals have an interesting side effect. It is possible to change the crystals and watch the age change. While in reality we are seeing a vast number of distinct, though similar ages, displaying the current age defined by the crystals. It appears as though we are changing the original age. Next are the lights. My sons seem much more interested in the lights of the night sky right now. Their only interest in the crystals seems to be whether or not we can view Channelwood or Stone Ship, two ages I have not seen in a long while. It is possible to view the ages, although the time it would take to find the correct combination would be prohibitive. I do not consider my task with the crystals complete, but I would rather keep Cirrus and Akinar excited on here, so we'll move on to the lights. I think it is better to keep Riven from them, and so it is just as well that we move on to something else. I'll view that place later. The lights are curious. Although I originally thought the effect to be an organic one, I now believe it to be electromagnetic in origin. I think the effect could be triggered somehow. It's something that we'll have to try, and if Cirrus and Akinar have their way, it will be soon. I've never seen either of them so interested in my experiments, and I do not want to dampen their enthusiasm. It seems they have forgotten about the crystals now. I'm not sure either of my sons was expecting the amount of work it would take. It has turned out to be a challenge working above the cold waters, where the wind cuts through clothing and skin like a sharp knife. Still, even amidst the dark cold, they are driven to complete the task. It is a side of them that I have not seen before. Another hard day, but we have erected the first of 3 towers. I'm too tired to write tonight. It's been a week. The second and third towers are up. You only need to connect it to power. I'm exhausted, as are Cirrus and Akinar. However, they have no intention of quitting, and that drives me. The towers are finished, as is the power to each of them. Power will be conducted directly through the Salin Sea, alleviating the need for stringing wires and enabling us to locate the towers a comfortable distance away. Most of the remaining work can be accomplished inside, for which I'm grateful. I'm tired of the cold. I'll look forward to the warm beaches of Myst Island. Perhaps we all deserve a break. We only spent a day with Catherine before returning. We were here only a minute before we again began to experiment with towers and the electromagnetic discharges. We were able to create an arc for the first time between 2 towers. The reflection in the cold waters was magnificent. We are close now. Tomorrow, after adjusting the voltage, we'll know just how close. The beauty is awe-inspiring. At our command, multicolored waves of light dance across the dark sky. Brilliant flashes of white lightning that make the display even more amazing precede them. The boys are convinced they will be able to bring their mother here, and though she usually refuses to use the books, I am becoming convinced that she will come. or at least I hope. As for me, I must return to Myst or some other warm place. There's more to be accomplished here, but I long for the sun and will spend some time under its glow before returning. Catherine had to come after I told her of my intentions to use the crystals to view Riven. She's not consumed with the setup of the geodes and the crystals and encourages me daily as I try to uncover the combination that will allow me to view a view of that age. Sirius and Akinar did not come this time. I must return to Everdunes. I believe that a few of the crystals I left in Everdunes may help me here. Catherine has returned home for now, but she will meet me on Myst Island in 3 days. I think I'll be ready then. Oh boy. There has to be another secret here, no? I'm sure there has to be. What if I go down? No switch here. There's gotta be more. Can I somehow activate the lift from inside the study? Don't see a way either. Oh wait, there's a drawer here with absolutely nothing in it. Can I go down now? Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Well, then. It is real. The work of your hands, the touch of my dreams. I felt my dream for you. I left my dream for you, I think. I'm only yours, Catherine. Okay. Alright, let's write this down, huh? Pink. How do I change the color though? It's that. That was actually the right one. Not sure if that's the right one. Or if this one is. This one is, okay. So how do I change the colors? No, fuck off. Do I need to, like, go over and... No, that can't be it. Yeah? That can't be it. Come on. So what can I actually do with this? Can I, like... I'm confused. How do I change the color? Do I have to do that on the device? Are you serious? No, that can't be it. Yeah? Like on the fucking weather channel device thing? Thought I had it on blue before, so... Not sure I understand what to do here. Yeah, I had it on blue. What am I missing? Gotta be missing something, yeah? Let me look this up. Okay, how do you change the colors though? Oh, you have to hold click, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Hey. There you go, that's a preview of Riven, actually. Yep. There you go. And that's everything. That's the entirety of Myst. Whoops, I clicked out of the game. Good. And now it won't let me click back in. Actually, I can't click anything at all. What? What is going on? The fuck is this madness? Okay. I've got it. Yep. Well, that's it. That's Myst. Probably gonna start Riven soonish. Maybe tomorrow even. I don't know yet, but... yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for sticking with.